Welcome back. Another fortnight has passed, which means we have a new rotation of free assets on the Fab marketplace. This time around, however, we do not need to go to the web page anymore, because now in the Unreal Engine launcher we have a Fab tab that we can go to directly get to this part. So essentially it opens up a browser window with a bit of more functionality inside of it. So you can go to this place and go to limited time free and find the selection that we have this time around. This time around we have the Orb, a Sci-fi Environmental pack, and we have an Adventure Characters pack, and we have a modular Rural Cabin pack. So, as always, you pick a personal or a professional license, and here we also get some notifications about some new features that we have available inside of this new interface that we have. Regarding the licenses, you just pick the professional one. It's the safest choice, encompasses everyone, so you don't really have to think more about it. You don't get more or less with either license, it's just about who it covers. So get the professional license, get all the assets, and make sure to add them to cart and then buy. Let's check these assets out in more detail. So first out we have the Orb, a sci-fi environment by Ryan Honey. And this is the demo scene showing off what the package really is about. It's a very nice atmospheric scene here. Something weird is obviously happening here, affecting the gravity and such. So what is going on here is, in essence, we have a bunch of different splines which are showing off the different rocks traversing. If we do it like this, you can see the splines. So you can see the different splines here that are being the trajectories of the rocks to create this. And then we have this orb, which is a really simple effect. It is just a few different spheres that have a few different materials on them to generate this effect. So it's not super advanced, but it lends itself to a pretty cool aesthetic. And then you have some supporting static meshes in the scene all around, and also a bunch of different Niagara visual effects as well. You get, I think it was 12 or 14. Here you have 14 items, but one of them is an emitter. So 13 different Niagara system visual effect systems. So yeah, all in all, pretty cool little system. You can draw a lot of inspiration from this, seeing how you can do different things, and you get a little bit of here and there in forms of small old looking pillars and effects and materials and visual effects. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag of items that you get from this, essentially. Next up we have the Adventure Characters pack by Bugrimov Maxim. Hopefully I did not butcher that name. And this pack consists of 5 different characters and an assortment of other things. Let's start off with the animations. So over here we can see the animations, and these are the animations of the Unreal Engine templates, so the basic retargeted animations showing off how they look on the characters. In addition to that, you actually get a few different animations, although not many, but there are some, specifically with this pack as well. So you can see there are some jump loops, some running, some walking, and some idle animations as well, and landing. So you get to see the retargeted, and you get some extra animations as well. In addition to that, you also have 5 different characters. So there are a few females and a few males, and they have a variety of appearances that they have achieved, both with changing of materials and changing of items that they wear. So you can see that you can build up characters based on body parts and equipment pieces and such things. So you can get a lot of different varied looks with them. So something that we have not had the fortune of having in many of the recent character packs. We actually do get a lot more variation in this one, both in the shape of animations and in different characters, and in addition to that also different types of geometrical accessories and such that we can put together. In addition to that, you also have some things like weapons and guitars, and probably not for recreation, more for violence, I'm assuming, and even a police shield over here. So there's a large variety of examples here of what you can achieve by messing around with some different parameters and parts that are included inside of this pack. So that's all pretty nice, actually. Lastly, this time around we have the Modular Rural Cabin. This is released by Martin Hoff, and this is the demo scene for the asset pack. So here you can see everything coming together that is inside of the pack to this sort of atmospheric little camping lodge kind of area here. So you have a bunch of different things showing off here. You have water, and you have effects of water in the road traveled in between the caravan and the houses, the cabins. You have a lot of small details like wheelbarrows and pieces of metal and chairs and outhouses and all kinds of little knickknacks like that, even pumpkins. So it lends itself as a very downtrodden kind of an area in this demo scene, and when it comes to the assets themselves, they are not so easily shown off because they are sort of divided into different categories. So here we have the foliage part, so these are the different parts of foliage that you get within the asset pack. This is the modular cabin showcase, so this shows off the different cabins that you sort of get that are put together by using the different modular parts of the walls and such things. You also have the modular part, which is the actual pieces of house and walls that you can then build together a completely new type of cabin if you want to do that. And then lastly we have a huge pile of just props where you can see all of the details that we found in the demo scene. So all in all, pretty nice variety and nicely structured and well put together demo, I would say, for showing off what you can actually achieve with this pack. Anyway, that is going to be all for now. Hopefully one or more of these assets are going to be useful to you. As always, keep on learning. Take care. A big thank you to all of you who like, comment, subscribe and share my videos, or through other means support this channel. You are what makes this channel grow and become a resource for other people to learn from.